Welcome to our Intuitive Empath Empowerment Series. Be sure to watch the whole video for Empathic Concern, when it gets to be too much.
This series is an introduction to our spiritual healing and intuitive development courses.
And make sure that you catch all of the videos in this series in the link below for all the juicy empathic empowerment goodness.
Wherever you are in your journey, we are here to help.
And for those of you who are just getting to know us,
I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
From ZenRoseGarden.com.
Home of our Intuitive Awakening community and Zen Ed Academy.
As you come on, let us know where you are watching from.
Where are you watching from? And if you have any questions as we go, be sure to drop them in the comments.
Today, I want to talk about this term, empathic concern, and explain why, ironically, the overactive empath can actually be really bad at it. Okay? Empathic concern is often confused with empathy and being an empath, but it's different. We're talking about it today because it is a very useful thing for the empath to work on.
Empathic concern is a function of the mind that allows us to perceive the emotions of others and elicit a positive emotional response of some kind, like tenderness, sympathy, or compassion. Basically, our heart goes out to them, that kind of thing.
Right. To empathize is to respond to another person's perceived emotional state by experiencing a feeling similar to what the other person is feeling, or literally what the other person is feeling.
So empathic concern is typically a compassionate emotional response to another person's emotional experience, whereas an overactive empath might get a bit extra and feel all the feelings as if they were their own.
Fully mature empathic concern is thought by psychologists and neuroscientists to emerge later in our development because it requires more self-control than the emotional contagious experience that the empath experiences, or the personal distress somebody experiences from a previous trauma when they are triggered by a person in distress. Okay? The person must be able to toggle from the initial empathy response into the empathic concern response. See the difference?
There you go. So children as early as 2 years old show the cognitive capacity to interpret in simple ways the emotional states of others and can experience that for themselves in empathy, but they're also developing the ability to relieve that discomfort.
Any mom having a bad day and their 3-year-old comes up and gives them a hug or draws them a picture can attest to that, Exactly. Of course, the child's capacity for this is determined by how they were nurtured as children.
Empathic concern for others seems to be an essential factor for inhibiting aggression.
Now let's break down some of the neuroscience behind empathy and empathic concern.
Break it down.
Empathic concern is felt when you adopt the perspective of another person in need. Their perspective, not all the feels and emotions like the empath. And this perspective sparking event sparks feelings of love, compassion, and tenderness.
Empathy is associated with personal distress if the emotional contagion is negative, like feelings of discomfort and anxiety.
Right. So in studies on empathic concern and empathy, participants reported more empathic concern when they were asked to imagine the situation through the other person's perspective, but had a really difficult time when they were asked to imagine themselves feeling the same pain as the person in distress.
And brain scans show that when participants felt the pain of the other person, brain areas involved in the threat response, including the amygdala, triggered toxic neurochemicals associated with anger and fear.
With empathic concern, when they imagined the perspective and evoked these feelings of tenderness and compassion, oxytocin and vasopressin were released into the brain, producing euphoria and positive emotions. We like that.
We like these ones. These ones are good,
Yes.
Good chemicals in the brain. So the trick for the empath is to recognize the empathy feeling when they feel the contagious, distressing emotions of another, but then learn to toggle into that empathic concern. which also prevents empathic overwhelm.
Yes.
And don't forget to catch all the videos in this series using the link below to get a better understanding of your empathic abilities.
In the next episode, we're going to talk about empathic awareness, walking the line between awareness and freak out.
Yep, that's a great place to be. If you've gotten something valuable today and you want more, you might be interested in our free Intuitive Awakening community, where we specialize in helping awakening empaths, intuitives, and psychics step into confidence and clarity.
If you're ready to level up beyond that, you can check out our metaphysical school and community, Zen Ed Academy.
Be sure to check out the links in the description and see if it resonates for you. Since you've watched this far, I want to say thank you very much. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've gotten this far. Be sure to check out the goodies that we got for you. There's a link in the description below for all of that. If you like this video,
Hit the like button.
hit it hard like a champion. And if you want to see more videos just like this,
Be sure to subscribe
and spank the naughty bell to turn notifications on
so you're the first to know
when we drop a new video.
or go live.
We know that time is a valuable and precious resource. The fact that you guys have chosen to spend that with us, we honor and appreciate that. But more importantly, that you are here to level up your life, your mind, and your skills and take everything to a whole new level. We honor and appreciate that even more. If you want more, be sure to binge on one of our other videos that are probably somewhere around here. I don't know where they are. I'm sure you can figure out where they are. Check them out, binge them out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video.